Good morning. You're listening to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning, my guest is Matthieu Dekens, the president of I4F USA. Matthieu, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, Kemp. I'm good. Just back from Shanghai, and in spite of the jet lag, still full of energy.
That's why I wanted to talk to you. I want to talk to you about the Domotex Asia show, which was a week ago, July 26th to the 28th. Before we get to that, though, a little background. You're president of I4F USA. You've been in that role for about a year. You've been with I4F for 5 years, and most people know I4F is an intellectual property company focused on technologies and patents in the floor covering business. And I guess you met John Reitfeld when y'all were working together at Tarkett, because you spent 9 years at Tarkett, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So our relationship dates back years ago. And then when I4F came to the market and became successful with the original invention, which was the I4F drop lock, faster technique of installation for modular flooring. So with the success, John needed the people. And as it happens, Kemp, the people you know. So that's always less risky. So I talked to John. I got enthusiastic about the company and joined I4F indeed.
Let's talk about the show for a minute. This is the first time that the show was able to invite and have international people since 2019. They haven't released the final numbers yet, but they are indicating that the attendance and the size of the show beat the 2019 numbers. The 2019 numbers were 15,000 exhibitors and about 65,000 visitors.
Yeah, they've already indicated that the numbers are higher than what it was in 19, and that's pretty much what we felt on the fair, Camp, in terms of the flow of visitor and definitely the number and quality of the booth there.
One of the big reasons that someone would travel to this show, because most people know this is a Asian regional show, but a primary reason to go would be for the reason you're there, to learn about new technologies. So give us just a quick review of the show, if you would.
Yeah, so as you said, Ken, this was the first time in 19 where there is really a global attendance. Albeit I saw a few people from the US this time. But for the rest, we had people from the overall Asian market, China, Vietnam, obviously, which has become increasingly important, and also from Europe, from South America, so global attendance. And that was the occasion to meet again with people we hadn't met for long. Obviously, we have an office in Shanghai and we have an office in Vietnam, so we have always had a continuous relationship. But as far as I'm concerned, and some of my colleagues in Europe, first occasion since 19 to meet and catch up. And indeed, we had a lot to catch up about. We've announced new technologies recently, so there was a lot on the agenda.
Okay, you did talk about drop lock technologies, which really put you on the map, but you've got some new technologies you're talking about. One is the Ceragrout technology. Yeah. I know the Wally Group has recently signed on to use that technology along with your drop lock technology. Most people know Wally, a major company in China. They a company that was helping Shaw make the Cortex product for many years. You also got some news. You sold another human digital printing system to a company in Poland, Barlinek. So that's another news item for you, right?
Yeah, there's a lot going on. So to your first point, the Ceragrout technology is actually putting SPC cards into the map in terms of competing with ceramics. We all know that ceramics is cumbersome to install. SPC is a great alternative, but was lacking the realism. And Ceragrout, adding a pre-grouted line, make the product really looks the same. So we had some of it installed on our booth camp. So that puts SPC into the map on this specific tile market. And it's a great combination with the drop lock in terms of speed of installation and also speed of replacement of an existing floor. On digital printing, which is another critical step forward for modular flooring, SPC, but also new materials like PP. That obviously makes a huge difference in terms of the options and possibilities for materials. And indeed, Barlinek has just signed the agreement, pretty much like Wally did for the Ceragrout. That's the reason why we partner and develop technologies, so that they can benefit to the flooring industry, starting with innovative first movers in terms of manufacturers. So there has been two already in Georgia, as you know, with engineered floors and CFL, and in Europe now Barlinek, which is the world leader in terms of engineered wood, and launching now ranges of and operations of SPC.
An HMTX system too that they're going to put in China, correct?
Absolutely, Kemp. So another disruptor, innovator on this market. Yeah.
Recently, we ran a story that's not really in the floor covering business unless you consider outdoor. You've got a new magnetic system for outdoor decking, right?
Yes, absolutely. And actually, Ken, magnet is the name, but that's more an analogy. So it's not a magnetic system, it's a system without screw. So it's a system where you have a plank and a clip, and basically you don't need any screw to install your outdoor decking. And it's the same sort of revolution that happened with the drop lock system arriving into other categories of modular flooring. So we are now starting this journey with our partner from Spain who has developed and patented this technology. So that's a technology we have just started to license actually at Domotex Shanghai, and we expect the same success for outdoor decking that we have and are still encountering on indoor flooring.
One more question about the show, and it was in a new venue as a new convention hall, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, the previous one was also a good one, but it's pretty convenient, and I understand it will be for the next coming 2 editions.
All right, Matthew. Well, I appreciate you giving us a rundown on the show and tell us a little bit more about what's the new news is with I4F. Again, been talking to Matthieu Dekens, the president of I4F USA, and you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.